Well, I would like to thank the Canyon Country Advisory Committee for putting together this forum. It was a great forum, and I really appreciate all of you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here on a Wednesday night and hear from both candidates. One of us will be the next congressman from the 25th Congressional District. The election's coming up in 48 days, but who's counting? But, you know, in the primary, I got hit many times for being, quote unquote, a deal maker. Now think about what that means, because guilty as charged. When I was in the State Assembly and the State Senate, I thought it was very important to move the ball forward, knowing that I couldn't get 100% of what I wanted. I think that's what's wrong with a lot of folks when they say compromise. They mean the other side agrees with them 100% of the time. I think it's important to have statesmen, again, in our political discourse, that people can work together. They can agree to disagree on some issues without being disagreeable, but reach across and come to a common goal to move the country forward. We've seen it recently. Ronald Reagan worked extremely well with Tip O'Neill. We've seen it with Bill Clinton, with Newt Gingrich and Bob Dole. Again, that was the last time that we had a balanced budget amendment. There's no reason why we can't do that today. It just takes more statesmen and more leaders to go back to Washington and being willing to sit across and work together collectively for the future. Elections are about the future. As I said before, my kids, my girl is turning 9 in October. My boy, we call him Tiny Tony. He turned 7 last week. They deserve to grow up in a California that I grew up in. They deserve to grow up with more opportunities than I had. And that's what elections are about. They're about the future. If you want to elect someone that works well with everybody, that finds common ground, that move the country forward, and offer that kind of leadership, I'd be honored to have your vote on November 4th. Thank you for this opportunity. I wish all of you well, and I really appreciate this opportunity. I want to also thank Steve. As Steve said in his question, look, a lot of us get hit, and it's not easy to put yourself forward. And no matter who ends up on top, I want to thank Steve for putting his name forward. I also want to thank all those who ran in the primary, because it's not easy to put your name forward. I believe I'm the best candidate to be the next congressman from this district. And if I'm lucky enough to be your congressman, no one will fight harder than me representing you back in Washington to hopefully turn this country around, work together so the next generation can have more opportunity than we have. Thank you.